Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making headlines and raising eyebrows in South Africa, more specifically in the Kwazulu-Natal, Eastern Cape and Johannesburg areas. And that is the recent surge in cash-in-transit heists. In this video, we'll analyze the reasons behind this alarming trend and explore why it's happening now. When criminals want to make quick money in the easiest ways possible, a cash-in-transit heist is always an option, and more criminals are choosing this option, as we can see. But why is this, and why now? Let's begin with why criminals target these cash vehicles. These vehicles are responsible for moving large amounts of money for businesses and high-profile individuals. Moving money is always risky. There's a lot more that can go wrong when money is moving compared to when it's in the bank. When money is on the move, there's less security, it's harder to secure, and there's always the threat of being ambushed or involved in an accident. This can give the criminals the upper hand, as they can use their numbers to surround the van and take control over the 2 or 3 guards. Criminals watch these vehicles very closely and monitor how the guards operate. For example, does the guard stop and talk to other people? Is he easily distracted? Does he have anyone else with him? If the guard looks like an easy target, then the criminals will usually attack him when he is most vulnerable, once he has collected the money and is about to enter the vehicle. This is so that they can control the other 2 or 3 guards that are in the van as well. It's easier to control all the guards in one place than to attack one guard somewhere else and try to avoid the other guards who may become aware of the situation. Another factor they look at is whether or not the cash-in-transit vehicle is moving on the road alone or if there are other cars escorting it. Often these cash vehicles move alone, without the protection of extra security traveling in another car that would act as an extra set of eyes and ears. If the vehicle is alone, then criminals can surround the vehicle, or a recent strategy being used is bombing the truck. Once the truck is bombed, the criminals move in and stabilize the guards if they haven't been done so already and go in to collect the cash. So that's why cash-in-transit vehicles are often targeted. But the next question we have to ask is, why are so many of these heists happening now? Well, as we come to the end of the year, and with the festive season approaching, people are in need of money. After many suspects were caught and interrogated, it was found that most of these cash-in-transit criminals were foreigners from neighboring countries such as Mozambique and Zimbabwe, looking for financial gain. However, a few were South Africans. These few South Africans had businesses that did not perform well during the year, so these owners resorted to other means of collecting money. A few of them also had kids in university and they needed to pay their fees, which is why many of these vehicles have been targeted during this period. This is a dangerous game of cat and mouse. These criminals are experienced and operate with high caliber weapons and travel in high performance cars to carry out these risky heists. The events happen in broad daylight and amongst the community. Officials have warned members of the community about getting up close to taking trending videos or collect whatever cash may have fallen after a cash vehicle was bombed, as these people can be arrested and tried as an accomplice in the heist. So, will this surge in cash-in-transit heists continue, or will authorities manage to stop them in their tracks? Only time will tell. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.